But yeah, dude, just tell me again about the recent explosion in the media.
So I've always get flack for the name ever since I started. Everybody was like, "What the hell is the crack house?" or whatever. And I had my maintenance man put up a marquee just to welcome the tech students. I'm like, hey, I should do something for the tech students. Just let them know that we're here. So he puts the crack house. Well, I literally text him this. I said, put the crack house, welcomes tech students, discount with ID. Of course, he spells it wrong on an accident, Well, I don't know if he lost an S or what, but it did count. And from there, I'm so used to people saying different things about the crack house. I read comments all the time where some random person with 10 cats or something at their house, they're like, oh, that's a stupid name, crackheads or whatever. So he says that comment, which was, what is this community coming to where we accept the crack house? Y'all bitching about a, can I cuss? You
Well,
cut it
these
out.
are we can cut it out, but these clips will be perhaps posted to the Crack House
Okay,
page.
good.
So
Okay.
if you want to keep it family friendly,
Oh, no, hell no.
okay,
It's called the
yeah,
crack house.
whatever you want to do.
So, dude was bitching about the name, was saying, "Oh, we're tripping about the casino, but we have a place called the Crack House that are giving people discount crack to tech students." So, first I just laughed like another troll is just trolling me, trying to get me out my piece. And sometimes it works. Like sometimes they catch me at the right time. I'll go talk some stuff.
Yeah,
I'll talk some shit on.
but you responded great.
Yeah,
Was that your idea or?
Well, my girl, she knows how to respond better than me. So when I respond, I'll just say some, oh man, get out of here, block them or whatever the hell. But she was just like, y'all, we're not selling nobody, crack, blah, blah, blah. And I went back to work. So I just left it alone. I left it in her hands, and I went back to work. So I looked back, I was like, whoa, that post got like 180 likes. I'm talking about this is like in 1 hour. Then right after that, I look again, it's like 300. I'm like, what is going on? So it's just going crazy. Then the comments, and I felt bad for the guy, whoever put it up. Sorry, man. Picked on the wrong guy. But I felt bad for him because I've seen this happen before where somebody said something about the crack house and everybody that we served or everybody that knows us, they would literally cut them down to size on the comments, like people after people. So I was like, oh, this is one of those things. Mm-hmm. So, of course, I started looking at the comments later on, and they're reaming them out. I'm like, well, that's what he gets. But I'm more happy about, I don't care about the negative stuff. I was more happy about all the positive things that they were saying about the restaurant, because that's what I get up for, to, give people a good experience and great food and great vibes, period. So when I saw that, that was my fulfillment right there. Like everybody was like, these people are so nice. The kids, all that stuff. I was like, all right, yeah. So he just gave us good advertisement, Well, later on that night, I see something that says, hey, KATV, they're trying to talk to me. There's a gnat.
There is, huh?
Yeah. It's like KATV is trying to talk to you in the morning. I was like, that fast? Like, what the heck is going on? So I get up there I come to the job, and they really were there. KATV came, so we do that little interview. And man, after that, I did not know what was coming because we stayed pretty busy, but it's like spaced out, so it's good. But this time, I came there, we had like, the whole mall was full of people. So I'm like, what is going on in here? They're all looking at me, so I'm like, oh, I hope that they're not all for me. I mean, I hope they are, but.
You weren't ready for that?
Yeah, I was not ready. It was like order after order after order. I was like, oh my God. So, that just shows how much people still watch the news, because honestly, I never really watched the news at all. So that let me know that that was a good advertising, route to go as far as the news in the future, that I could be doing stuff there, because that brought me way more customers than ever. So
Yeah, and I mean, it blew up on social media. I mean, I think my sister said she saw World Star post about it on their Instagram. So,
bro,
did you know
that's
that?
who I wanted to. That's who I wanted, and I didn't see it yet. I wasn't looking for it, but
Yeah,
my girl, she was like, what if you're on World Star? Because I watch World Star all the time. So she's like, what if you're on World Star? I'm like, that would be the ultimate verification of what we've been doing.
well, there you go.
So I get a cousin that's calling me the next day. I'm still trying to live the hype down, because I'm not a real boastful person at all. So I like it. Yeah, I'll just wait for it to go back away so I can go back to normal life. And my cousins call me from Denver, and they're like, hey, bro, hey, you on Say Cheese TV, which is a big blog on the Instagram. Mm-hmm. This is something that I watch. Like, they post every day. The guy has like 3 million followers. And they're like, you're on Say Cheese TV. So all my family from Denver, they're hitting me up like, dude, this is major. Like, I'm just scrolling Instagram and see you. They're like, what the hell? So I was like, wow, this is kind of crazy. I look on there, and it's like 26,000 likes and stuff on there. Views or likes or whatever. I think it was likes. So views had to be way more. And then I started reading through the comments, and they were all positive. They were like, marketing genius and blah, 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 stuff like that. So, I'm just listening to it. And I'm trying to respond to everybody, like, at least like their thing or say something. Mm-hmm. And I was like, wait a minute. I've been doing this for about an hour now. Scrolled up. I was like, oh, there's no way I'm going to be able to respond to everybody at all, period. So I stopped. Mm-hmm. So if you didn't get a response, that's why. It was just too many.
Marketing genius, though, that's something that multiple people have asked me what I thought about it. And they're like, do you think he did it on purpose? And
man, I had people tell me, they said, that was a nice publicity stunt. Good job. I was like, if I would have known, I would have been did that stunt a long time ago when I needed money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah. No, I didn't know. Of course, the initial name, the Crack House, I knew was going to catch some flack, but I knew it was going to catch some respect. I did think that it was a good name to call it, period. Mm-hmm. So, but nobody could have saw this coming, period.
No, not at all. And the guy who made that post, or the person, I should say, you didn't post their name, which I thought was a good move.
Yes.
You kept that part censored. I did some stalking, and I eventually figured out who it was. And I was looking at their page and reading, and they had actually made a response afterwards, like, oh, I'm sorry, I did. Wow. Whether they didn't mean it or were making a joke, I wasn't really sure, but it actually looked like a pretty normal person.
I mean, yeah. I think everybody's pretty normal. So,
yeah.
There's some things that I'm desensitized about, and I might make a joke, but not knowing that it could be to the detriment of that company. Like, he could have did that, could have went another way, where everybody's looking like, yeah, we're not supporting the Crack House because that's a dumb name, and, could have went viral the other way.
Yeah, 100%.
So,
but it did not go that way, though.
It did not go, and I'm thankful, Yeah. And by the way, whoever you know who you are. I know who you are. He knows who you are.
Get him in the podcast.
You're good. You're good for like a whole month. So if you want some free crack, come over there and get it. For real. So, nice. Yeah. I mean, I think everything happened the way it was supposed to. I'm not no hater. And I definitely knew not to post his name and do some malicious, something like that. Like, everybody go get him or nothing. We cropped the name out on purpose. Because we didn't want to be malicious at all. Just, hey, if you guys think, for anybody in general who thinks this way, of course we're not selling crack. Of course we're not doing anything illegal. Come have fun with us. That's it.
Yeah, absolutely. So what has that done since then? This was a few weeks ago now. So, like, what has business been like since then?
It's boosted sales up all the way in the community. It made the awareness that people didn't know. A lot of people still didn't know that we were there. Like we always get customers that say, "Hey, I didn't know you was here," but now they're saying, "Oh, I saw you on the news," and I had to try it out, stuff like that. Out of towners, it's
Hey, gotta take it down, man.
out of towners. They've been coming like crazy. I'm talking about from far away.
I saw someone drove from like, what's the furthest you've had? I saw someone post.
The furthest I had was probably Oklahoma or something like that. But I've had people from Michigan that's already known about me that was like, I cannot wait to get to Russellville because they had jobs in the outage or something, and they came out here and they came straight to me. So,
Are we gonna see a Crack House merch line? Maybe, dude. That's maybe a minute ago. You said, "Man, I wish I could somehow have something to offer these people that live out in Michigan or New York or wherever."
Yes.
Maybe a merch line.
So now I got the Crack House T-shirts right now.
Yeah.
And I think I'm just going to keep coming up with really funny quotes, play on the words because, what this thing has showed me out of all the doubt that I ever had about it, like, are they going to accept this in the community or, just be in the Crack House, period, the name alone. I think that ultimately this experience has shown me that everybody has a sense of humor and, I should definitely play on those words and everything all the time because I have so many ideas,
Oh yeah.
So yeah, Crack House merch coming very soon in every way. Period.
Yeah. So when it comes to like the puns you're doing, you got the crackaroni. What else you got?
Crackfish,
Crackfish.
my crawfish. We call them crack babies. That's probably the darkest one. But
what's your sauces? You had
my sauce is the Willie Goat sauce.
That's a good sauce.
Yes.
And you got even the hat.
Yeah. My dad's name is Willie. My name is William. So I was like, Willie, greatest of all time sauce. Because once I first made it, I started eating it with everything. I could put it on a sandwich. I could put it on a burger, fish, shrimp. Like it goes with everything. So.
There's a secret formula to it as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I'm the only one that knows that.
Well, hey, dude, that's something else with the merch line. We can start bottling the sauce.
Yeah.
Start selling that nationwide.
Yeah, for sure.
So with what was your family? Because your family works with you at the restaurant. What were they thinking when all this was going down? Your kids and everybody.
They're just so proud of me because they see me get up every day doing this. They saw me do it from the house to the truck where sometimes I'll be there all day and be no customers at all. And I'm just like, all right, I'm about to give up. Thinking that, but I don't got no quit in me. So I'm glad to show them ultimately that when you don't give up, something weird is going to happen with the universe or with our Father, and it's going to turn around. He's like, hey, this guy don't give up. He has to give me some type of break, and he did. So the kids are just always happy. They're just like, man, Dad, like I knew it. Like, man, they already think I'm famous. They treat me like I'm famous before anything, any viral thing. That has its time limit, but what don't got a time limit is God's ideas, and I'm going to stick with it for sure. So
absolutely. So are you hiring right now? Are you trying to build out the team a bit more? I saw you post the other day.
Well, it turned out I had to start hiring. After this viral stuff went down, it's just been overwhelming with people coming, and I'm like, oh, well, we obviously have to expand. And I've had so many people reach out to come, like, hey, can I work there? And stuff like that. So I'm just trying to.
Who are you looking for? Like, what is that person that's going to be perfect on your team? Like, what are their traits? And maybe watching this,
You definitely got to have a sense of humor. You're probably going to need to like music because all we do is play music and sing and cook the whole time. So, and, just be on time and be ready to work. You got to be able to treat people right because sometimes people might be going through something and you have to overlook that, especially while you're at the job, overlook any rudeness and show them a good experience because I've had people hit me back and say, hey, man, I think I was being rude that day, but your daughter handled it like a champ, and I just want to come back up there and tip her. And they were like, tip, big tips, stuff like that. So things like that, I'm changing the perception, not me. I'm changing the perception of people's perception of me, how I would normally look. I'm not dressed up with no bow tie or nothing like that to act like I'm a gentleman. I just am a gentleman. So I just want to exhibit that.
So what are the roles you're looking for right now? You getting another cook, or are you keeping that to you for now?
I actually found a couple cooks. They're actually people that, I hope they forgive me for saying this, but it was actually people back in the day that when I was going to do illegal stuff, and they were we were all like in the same realm of work then. Mm-hmm. We all paid our debt to society a long time ago, and now it's just like full circle. So they're even coming to me like, "Hey, I gave you a job when we were younger. Now you give me a job." And I'm like, "Hey, let's do it." So I got a couple cooks, mainly family are the ones that really cook, just because they know how I want things. And I think now I'm just looking for like dishwashers and stuff like that, because the dishes be going crazy now that there's just so many customers that kind of throws everything off a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. And what's Ryan's role? Like, what does he have a name?
Ryan has the most important role, I think, or I just love his role. Period. He's he dresses up in like a shrimp costume or crab leg, and he just dances around, throws the sign up, and he's always energetic. So
seems like he has a lot of fun doing it. I see him out there when I drive by.
I'm like walking around, I'm like, dude, it's way too hot. Like, come in. He's like, no, I'm good. If anybody knows him, he talks like that. More animated than that. But yeah, his role is just to show, I think just to show the spirit of how we are. We're having fun doing this, and we want to bring as many people in as we can.
Yeah, 100%. You got some good food. Speaking about the food, you got different, your sign says seafood and more. Mm-hmm. With that more, there's a lot more,
Yes.
Tell us about the more. There's all of it, What is your favorite thing?
That's hard. I'm going to always say the most expensive meal, just for marketing. That's the Full House. I love crab legs. That's why I started it, because I love crab legs, and I felt like I could put a different spin on it than anyone else. So crab legs is my personal favorite, protein-wise. Meal-wise, crackaroni. Woo! Crackaroni is my favorite dish myself.
What comes on that?
So first is bomb-ass macaroni. By the macaroni alone. Just come get a side macaroni, that's bomb by itself. But I put grilled chicken, beef, sausage, shrimp, and bacon. Yeah, crackaroni is one of my favorite dishes that I could eat like all the time. And we literally sell out every day at some point of crackaroni. Every day.
Really? So how do you what's the prep process like for it? Do you make a certain amount in the morning and then like prepare it and then cook it to order?
Yeah, I go in there and I make the macaroni first. Make sure that that's tasting good by itself, because some people don't want all that protein on top of it. So I make sure that the macaroni is going to make you like, And then I cook everything to order. So when somebody wants it, they might say, hey, leave out the sausage or leave out the beef, or just give me some with crab meat or whatever. And that's it.
You ever have any people like wanting you to do any catering? Have you done that in the past?
Oh, yes. Catering is my favorite. Letting all y'all know. Catering is my favorite because it gives me time. I can shut down the restaurant, cook everything to perfection, no time limit, and then bring it to the people. But I've had quite a bit of catering jobs before I ever had a restaurant. Before I even had the food truck, actually. I had catering events that I did, but since then, definitely more. I think that's something that I want to focus on more than anything because I just love doing catering. So,
Nice.
yes.
Well, then, if someone's listening right now and they want the Crack House to cater of an event, what do they need to do? Go to the website.
Give me a call. Set up. I'm getting the website together now because I realize I better have one instead of just Facebook. All you have to do is give me a call, give me the date. I'll come up with a little deposit just to make sure you're not wasting our time or I'm buying too much stuff for your event and you're not coming. Mm-hmm. And that's pretty much it. It's really simple. Just give me a date, time, and I'll be there.
Nice. And I guess they pick what they want as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. I think we've covered a lot of bases. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Well, back to that seafood and more.
Oh, yeah.
We do burgers, and our burgers are top of the line. Like I used to love. I mean, I still love them. CJ's and David's burgers, things like that. Like I just love burgers that are like cooked right there, and I don't know. I love them, but I think I decided to try to outdo them. And the burgers are full of flavor. I've had so many people tell me, and I thought the burgers were just going to be like a side menu thing. Like, we do this, but we have burgers for people that want burgers. But I've had people say, hey, that's the best burger I've ever had in my life. I'm like, wow. And then, once is good, 2 times, 3 times is a charm. But, after 100 times, people are coming in, and every time they're eating the burger, like, yo, I think this is the best burger that I ever had. Now it's just kind of to me like, it's like normal now. So that's how good they are. So come try it. Of course, I do wings, hand-battered chicken tenders. The fish is phenomenal. Like, I've never had fish this good. And squirt lemon on it, by the way. That's a little secret. But, yeah, the fish is great. What else do I do? Of course, shrimp. Our salads are really good. I've had people tell me that this is the best salad they ever had. I'm like, salad? Like, who likes salad? I do, by the way. But, I've had people say that, too. So, no, I just want to let you know that everybody is welcome, period. I don't care what background. I don't care how you grew up. You're welcome at the Crack House, period.
Nice. Oh yeah, one more thing. Where's this all going? Is this the beginning of the Crack House empire? Do you have other little offshoots you want to start up, or are you just focused on this?
So last time on the podcast, I believe I said the plan is to take over the world.
There was an empire.
Yes, so
mindset there.
When I conceived the Crack House in my brain when it first started, I was thinking there should be, because, in my own little dark world of mine, I'm like, there's a crack house in every city, like a dark crack house in every city. There's, I want to flip this over to a positive note to where there's a crack house in every city. Everywhere you go, like there's a McDonald's or Burger King, I want there to be eventually, that's how far I see it. Is there a crack house in every community, but a positive one where we employ people who might be felons or, that might not have an opportunity. I want to give those people the first chances. Or if you're like a special needs or anything, I want to make sure that those are priority people that get jobs at my establishment. Single mothers, single fathers. I don't want to discriminate against nobody because ultimately, if you're not doing the work right, I don't care what your situation is, you ain't going to work there.
Yeah.
But I want to be able to give them second chance people because my whole life is a second chance. So I want to give anybody that needs a second chance, you can come there, fill out an application, and eventually, right now we're just in one spot, but this one spot's going to spread everywhere if I have my way.
Absolutely, man. That's respectable right there. Giving people second chances.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want? It's okay if you don't, but do you want to talk about as much detail as you want to the other location you had?
Which one?
Morrilton, right?
Yes. So,
Because even though it may have been I don't know if you consider it a failure or not, but failures often teach us a lot of lessons.
Yes. So, I had got the food truck. I was in the food truck for a while, and everybody was responding very well. And I said that I was going to get this restaurant in London. That was the first thing, but it fell through. The guy that was telling me that he was the landlord of it, he ended up being like really, I don't care if he ended up being really faulty. So I was like, I had to back out of that deal. So I was like, damn, I had all these people looking forward to me having somewhere to sit down. And, I started looking, and this Morrilton opportunity came up. I was like, oh, yeah, that's perfect. Doing it in Morrilton. And I went there, got that location. It started off really, really good. Well, first day, you're probably going to have a line all the way down the street, which I did. And I was like, oh, I wasn't ready for this. So we're doing that. And ironically, I don't know who the guy is. You better be happy. But this guy, he's like a Yelp. I hope he sees this. He's like a Yelp reviewer.
Yeah.
And everybody was coming and they were like, oh, this food's so good. I was just like, yes, everything's going perfect. I popped champagne. I was so happy. And this guy comes in, and it was almost like God's way of showing me that it's not all ice cream and rainbows. You're going to catch things like this. And so I'm going to have to be on top of my game all the time. So this guy comes in, and I'm like back there working. Like I didn't even have a break. I'm just cooking like crazy, spinning around, whatever. And the guy comes and they're like, he wants to talk to you. He wants to talk to the owner. I'm like, tell him I don't got no time. Like, what does he want? It's like, well, he's mad about something. So, all right, here I come. So I come out there. He's like, this hot dog was burnt. And I'm looking, I was like, that looks like it was a perfect hot dog. Of course, nobody wants to just a hot dog looking like a hot dog. Like, burn the side or something. Not burn it, but, Anyways, I'm like, well, that's how we do things, sir. I'm kind of in a hurry to get in the back. Like, so can we speed it up? He said, yeah. And then I waited in the car for 2 hours. I was like, that's a lie. But, I'm like, okay. Yeah. I was like, well, hey, everybody, just give him his money back. Let him know, just give him his money back. Because I really didn't have time. So he looked at it like, oh, I'm being super rude. So he's like, oh, give me my money back. He said, I'm just going to let you know, I'm a Yelp reviewer, and I do blogs all the time. Basically, you're going down. Like the first day. So I'm like, how evil can somebody be to show up to my grand opening and not give me no type of grace? Like, come on. And then on top of that, his wife was loving the meat. Oh, wait, that came out bad. I had my friends, not my friends, my employees at the time, go check on her, check on the family, because anybody that was waiting for a meal, I'm like, hey, go check on them.
He was there with his family?
Yeah. He goes check on them. Their food is gone. The wife's gnawing on the food. The son's food was gone. Like, is it good? They were like, yeah, it was really good to them. But he comes back 20 minutes later with the hot dog, and he was just bitching about it. I'm like, dude, like, is this real? Like, do you see this line down there? You're going to, like, talk to me right now about this in front of people? Like, they were looking at him like, yo, we've been standing in line for a long time. So I was like, just give him his money back. I don't care. We gave him the money back for the whole family. Mm-hmm. Well, matter of fact, we tried to. And to be honest, he said, no, I don't need it. No, I don't need it. He's like, but I'm a Yelp reviewer, and I'm about to write the most extensive thing about that. I said, I don't care. Like, go, dude. Like, bye. So he leaves.
Yelpers.
I wake up to the next day to this big, long blog. I'll tell you, the guy was kind of funny, too. So I wake up to this big blog of how bad our service was, and the owner didn't care about him, and They gave him a burnt hot dog. I don't know if he went burnt a hot dog more or something. But he takes this fucking crazy picture of a super. I was like, that definitely ain't mine.
Just black.
Yeah, he had to go like roast that himself or something. I was like, dude, that's literally not like. So it made me feel like he came there, maybe because of the name. Maybe he didn't want that in his community because I am young and it's new for me to, for people to hear something like the slutty vegan or eat my catfish, So yeah. I'm one of those people. I want it to be funny, play on words, and, come have fun with me. That was like one of my first big tests where he just tried to destroy me in one day. So one thing about negativity, it doesn't matter how positive things are, just that one person bothered me. Mm-hmm. Even the line was long, and everybody's, oh, it's so good, I'm coming back, all that. This is the Morrilton location. Just that one man bothered me so bad, Now you didn't ultimately bother me at all. Like, I kept going, trust me. But I realized that I was caring too much about negative instead of the positive. Everybody's gonna always fail at one point to win another day. So with the Morrilton, after that died out, I don't know if he sabotaged it a lot because he had a little nice following in Morrilton and in that area. I don't know if his posts, because a lot of people was talking stuff on that one. Like, they were all like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. They were just but they were like fans of him and his humor. And he just digged in to us that day. So Morrilton started getting kind of slowed down, of course. And then I was just hired another guy. He's probably not going to like this, but, I'm just telling the truth. Hired this other guy. He was really cool at first, and then he just got lazy. He lost his motivation. So if you want to get hired, don't lose your motivation because I will see it from a mile away. He lost his motivation. I'm thinking that we're open, and I was dropping him off, which that was my mistake. I should have just kept myself hands-on with that whole experience and not feel like, oh, now I'm a boss, so I could drop my manager off. He got to handle it. I'll go about my day. And it didn't work that way. That guy, he got demotivated somehow, and he started, as soon as I drop him off, he'll turn off the open sign, lock the door, go play video games in there the whole time. And I would come back from the food truck in Russellville to Morrilton and be like, how much did we make? He's like, nothing. I said, nothing? Like, how nothing? He's like, nobody came. So, I start reading different comments or reviews and stuff like that. And they're like, y'all are never open. I'm like, what? We were open all week. So, it was definitely something that you could say you failed at, but the lesson leveled me up. Level up.
Here we go.
Yeah. The lesson leveled me up to a whole nother, beast in me to where I'm definitely going to be there. It's all about consistency. McDonald's don't sell burgers. They sell consistent food all the time. So you know that you could go get it. So
how do you manage that? Because I've talked to other restaurant owners, and that's some of the challenges they face, like especially when they start hiring other people.
I think right now I don't got it all together, but I know that consistency is key, even if that consistency is just me, period. God gave me the idea. I got to see the idea through. So, there's been times where I depended on certain people and they're like, hey, this ain't for me. So it's not about making them see your dream and forcing them, because you can't do that, period. It's just you be so consistent that all the consistent people are going to, line up with you. It's almost like a magnet. They're like, hey, this train is rolling. So they're going to do it. So that's how I handle that. I just stay consistent myself. And, there's times where I'm supposed to be open at 11. I'm there at 11:45. Things come up. But the main thing is stay consistent with what you have to do. Even if I'm late on 11:45 or something like that, I'm calculating for the next day of how not to be late the next day.
What's behind the decision? Because you're open every single day, from 11 to 8.
Yeah.
And you wasn't always that way. No. You were closed for Mondays, right?
Yes.
And you decided, I'm going to do it every
single day. I was closed on Saturdays and I was closed on Mondays, but Saturday is like a really good money-making day because everybody's free for the weekend. And something like seafood, you don't plan on eating seafood throughout the week. Well, people do all the time now. Thanks to me. Nah, but it's like something that you want to take your family on hey, Friday night or Saturday or Sunday dinner type thing. So I was missing so many calls. Like Saturday, I'm like, I'm off today. They're like, hey, I'm trying to bring 20 people. I'm like, what? So,
Yeah. There's a lot of places around here closed on Sundays and Mondays.
And that's my motivation for Monday here because I'm a foodie, man. I love pasta grill. I love all the Italian places out here. Venezia's. Hopefully I'm saying it right because I love them so much.
Yeah.
La Villa.
Yeah.
I love them.
And they're all closed on Monday,
they're all closed. And it's like that's the day where I'm so hungry and I'm popping around like, what? Yeah. So I was like, my restaurant's gonna be open on Mondays. So from now on, y'all gotta know we're open on Mondays. You want some good food, you can come there. You don't gotta eat no sandwich or nothing.
That's probably the best ad we could ever make because, again, I feel like every Monday I'm always like really craving a certain kind of food, and then I go and look. Okay, I'm gonna call them, order a burrito because I love burrito trucks. Just love them.
Yes,
they're all closed.
There's a burrito place around here. What is it called?
There's several. So my two favorite are Latina's Cafe. Oh, have you ever been there?
No.
It's over in Knoxville next to the high school. It's like in a old car wash parking lot's food truck.
Okay.
They got an 18-inch burrito there.
Oh, my God.
And they're about to do this burrito eating contest, I think. I don't know. Yeah. And then there's Tito's. You been to Tito's?
No, where is it?
So it's on Parkway over by Popeyes. Another great place. Different kind of burrito.
I love
both
burritos.
Closing on Mondays.
Thank you.
Both
Thank
closed.
you. Y'all see me soon. Really good. Y'all see me soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Mondays, I'm like, I got to do it on Mondays because nothing is open at all. I mean,
Yeah. Besides the fast food.
Yeah, yeah.
Stuff that you can get anywhere and it's horrible for you, so.
Yes.
McDonald's.
Yeah, no.
Have you seen The Founder? You should watch this movie. It's about Ray Kroc.
Is that the McDonald's?
It's a McDonald's movie, yeah.
Didn't they start with hot dogs or something?
Yeah, something like that. So, did you watch it?
I think I started to. I didn't watch it all, though.
It's a good movie because it shows and again, it's not a documentary. It's like a reenactment. But it just shows how they grew. So Ray Kroc, the guy who was the CEO of McDonald's, stole it from the McDonald's brothers.
Oh,
they had one location in California. He came in and started franchising it, and then eventually legally whipped them out of it with a lawyer.
Ooh.
But it shows how they got their food so consistent, kind of. I don't know how accurate this is, but they went to a tennis court and they mapped out the kitchen and they tried all these different configurations to make it the most efficient. They training protocols just to make sure they could train a monkey to make their food, right? Just these high school kids.
Wow.
That didn't need, they trained them very directly. I'm sure it's easier said than done, but it's a cool movie and you'd probably like it.
Yeah, I'm going to check that out. What's that on? Netflix?
Probably, yeah. Or maybe Amazon. I don't know. Nowadays, man, it's just there's too many of them.
I'm gonna check it out for sure.
But yeah, man, it was good having you on again. I think we got dug more into the crack house story.
Yeah,
yeah, and it's developing. It's exciting to see.
Yeah, it's funny.
All right, well, thanks for listening, everybody.